Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. In the last video, we picked up the last of the power moves that we could get here in the Sand Kingdom. And we put them on the Odyssey. We have almost 100. And there's not much else we can do in the previous 3 kingdoms that we've been in. So it's time to carry on making progress in the place where we chose between the 2 kingdoms. We had a choice between the Wooded Kingdom and the Lake Kingdom, and I chose the Wooded Kingdom. Before I head off, I do want to grab some moons and regional coins that I've already picked up in the past, so that way I can get a heads up on buying things, because every time we go to a new place we will have to buy things, we will have to do things with our coins, and I want to make sure that I'm able to do things with coins, and that I have enough things to do said coin things with. And that's one way to get up here. Anyway, let's grab that too. How about? Let's grab that. Let's grab the moon that's right there. And I wonder. Okay, cool. You can press and hold Y to throw your hat at that and get some extra coins that way. Brilliant. I'm about as all set as I can be with this. So let's go ahead and head into the Odyssey and set sail for the Wooded Kingdom. Been a while since we've seen this screen. Let's head to the Wooded Kingdom. And while we're headed to the Wooded Kingdom, we will learn a thing or two about where we're going next. So we might as well take the time to read the dialogue as we make our way to the Wooded Kingdom.
Seeing as how we've got some time to kill, let's review some useful skills. Ground pound jump. When you want to get up high and a regular jump won't quite do it, jump right after a ground pound. This so-called ground pound jump will give you the boost you need. Well, there it is. Next, let's read up on the Wooded Kingdom. According to this guide, there's a giant greenhouse there filled with flowers. It's famous for its beautiful soiree bouquet.
And something tells me that since Bowser's trying to create a sham wedding, he's gonna want the soiree bouquet, much like he got the binding band. Road to Sky Garden. We gotta get over there. That's what we'll be doing in this video. But as we play this video, through this video,
wait, do you hear something?
I kind of do, a little bit. There's a bunny here. When you see a bunny, you want to chase after it and either run into it or hit it with your hat. Doing so gives you a moon. Caught hopping in the forest. We need 16 moons. And something tells me we will definitely get just that, if we just look around and do things. So there's quite a bit to do around here. You can get over here. Not sure why. There's some coins over here. There's the Sphinx. Let's go ahead and grab some regional coins. Why not? There's 2 above this tree, and there's 3 behind this one. And there's a boombox here. There's some crates. There's the regional coin shop, and there's the golden coin shop. Spend money. We have acquired many products to sell. Let's do that. Let's get a life up heart. Because you never know. Let's get the Wooded Kingdom Power Moon. A power moon that was picked up in Steam Gardens Deep Woods area. I mean, we might as well. Shopping in Steam Gardens. Mechanic cap. A good hat to wear when it's time to get down to work. I believe this is a reference to a Famicom Disk System game. I forget what it's called, but Mario wears this hat and this outfit on the cover. Mechanic outfit. An outfit seemingly doomed to get stained in motor oil. And I might as well wear the mechanic outfit and cap. Why not? And we have bought everything else. So, here we are with the mechanic cap and outfit. And now, let us catch the rabbit again. The rabbit will run away if you try to collide with it in the opposite direction. And if you hit it with the cap, you can slow it down. You do have to run into it, apparently. Alrighty then. Before we do much else, I do want to go up here and follow the path. Be careful when running down slopes, because it is possible to go too fast and fall off the side to wherever. Also, there are some regional coins right there. I believe there are 8 collected so far out of 100 in all. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, if he has his arms to the side like that, you do want to be careful. Don't want to go too fast, because you never know sometimes. And 11 out of 100. Yeah, so we have that many to grab. There's that weird cube again, but we're not going to mess with it. And if we go over here, we'll find an area where we'll meet this new enemy. I forget what it's called. But if you hit it once, you'll knock it out of his pot. And if you hit it again, you'll be able to take over it. Hold B to stretch. Hold B lets you stretch. Letting go lets you do that little somersault thing. And we can keep holding B to get these coins, which we couldn't get otherwise. Also, if we stretch ourselves to these platforms and use the jump from letting go of B to jump to the next platform, all the while watching our shadow, we can get to this nut. If we stretch ourselves into the nut, we get this, atop the tall tree. You will be doing quite a bit of things with this enemy. Keep that in mind when you're doing things. Okay. What's our next stop? Around here. What do we do next? And there is you. I didn't know you were here. I believe I will leave you alone for later. I'll have to keep a mental note of you and the switch and your potential bonfire that I can light with you when I take you over with my hat for my next video, because I didn't see you in my practice run at all. Matter of fact, I didn't even explore that part. But anyway, what else can we do around here? Well, we can figure that out just by moving around over here. We are programmed to grow flowers. The flowers are programmed to grow. Well, flowers aren't exactly mechanical beings or anything. And, it seems that... Seriously? Really? I'll have to keep that in mind for the playthrough there. And I don't think I even saw these either. Interesting. Anyway. Recent events have initiated my panic and spin routines. Panic and spin. A servant of the monster is illegally accessing our flower supply. During the last watering cycle, an identified object flew by. So great, not only is Bowser here, but so are the Brutals. Wonderful. If you go up to this waterfall, Mario doesn't especially tolerate it. And here's the Sphinx. Greetings, traveler, and to your hat as well. Can you answer my riddle? What does the monster want from this kingdom? The soiree bouquet, so flowers. You're correct. Perhaps that wasn't much of a riddle. Anywho, proceed. And he doesn't have any more questions. This sign tells you about the backward somersault. If you're looking for the easiest way to get somewhere that a regular jump won't quite reach, stop, crouch, and press B to do his backward somersault. You can also press A. Press Z left or Z right, hold it down, press A or B, do the backward somersault. There we go. And this is where the cool music starts playing. This purple muck is poison. It doesn't actually cause you to slowly lose hit points, but it does hurt you, and you don't want to run into it. It's kind of like the paint, I guess you could say, from Super Mario Sunshine.
Just leave that poison to me.
Yeah, just throw your hat at it. You'll get rid of it. You don't need to get rid of all the poison, but since these puddles are so large, I feel like I'm obligated to be honest. And here I am with... Ooh! Whoa. Okay. Really need to be careful. Alright. And there are some rocks here that we can knock around. Sometimes they'll contain a coin, sometimes they'll contain nothing at all. And I do want to go over there, beyond where this fence is, because there's another one of you. Actually, there's two of you. And I can pick up some coins over here. Thankfully, none of these bricks lead to anything, you know, that contains more than one block. and I didn't handle this best. That's how you do it. You want to be on that last one, stretch as soon as possible, and then you'll get up here, and you'll find another nut. The nut round the corner. Be ready to look for nuts as you go through here, because there's going to be a few. And you can't just somersault into these blocks. You do have to stretch yourself into them. There's Takatu. No reason to talk to Takatu yet. It appears the monster's minions are still on top of the tower. I worry about the flowers we were growing there, but what can we do? And here's something that we can do. That sign over there tells us about the ground pound jump, which we already learned about on the way to this place. So I'm not going to read it, because we already know what's on there. Speaking of going places, I do want to go into this pipe. Preferably before I lose all my oxygen. And as long as I remember to keep moving, I'll stay on the surface. And I am losing health that I do not want to lose. And these things move plenty fast. Okay. I need to sink. Game, let me sink. Thank you. Preferably without getting hurt. For Pete's sake. Taking damage that I shouldn't. But by getting past all of those things, whose name I can't recall, we get the flooding pipeway moon and our health back. But not anything we got from the life up part, because that got exhausted as we went through here. Also, there are coins here of the regional variety, and I want to grab them. Need to remember this is slide input. I have 39 regional coins already. That's cool. Let's get even more coins, because you never know when you might need more. Now, unfortunately, you have the surface to get your air back. You can't pick up coins. Yeah, they no longer have any system limitations that cause that from Super Mario 64 to happen. Anyway, what have we looked at this? There's the road, the Sky Garden. There's the Brutals. There's something up there. And I don't necessarily know how to get to it yet. Anyway, let's trigger that checkpoint and get some more coins. Let's get rid of some poison and also deal with these poison-spitting piranha plants.
Do I look like Panthu to you? Phew, close one.
So you throw your hat at one of these things, and then you can just run into it, and by it, I mean the piranha plant, to take it down. I want to get rid of as much of this goop as possible, because it's going to be very good if I can do that. It'll complicate, or rather uncomplicate, something that I want to do. What are you? Ah! Need to make a mental note of that, too. Because I didn't go there in my practice run. I'm just going to handle the stuff that I handled before making this video. And that involves going up here and getting rid of all this poison. Watch out, Graham! A poisonous road! And I was about to say, where have you been? I need you. Okay, first of all, before I do anything else, how the heck did you get back here? Well, I guess if I scrolled away long enough, I'd be able to do that. So much for getting a bunch of coins there. Oh well. But I really need to get rid of you because you are just a thorn in my side at this point. Piranha plant jokes notwithstanding. And I might as well take control of you again in the nick of time. I don't believe there's any... Well, there's coins here, so that kind of makes up for earlier. And here is a maze that I can get into this way. Make sure you leave plenty of room here to get to this area and get the nut in the red maze. There's some coins over there. Let's get them. Let's take control of this guy so we can get these coins safely. And by stretching yourself underneath these platforms, you can raise the platforms up. It's pretty intuitive, but it's still fun to explain anyway. And now we got all of this stuff and another checkpoint. Won't need this little dude anymore. So let's get rid of some flowers. Especially that big ugly one right there. Especially this one in the corner, which can be easy to miss. Let's not move around too hastily either, because that can be a bad idea. That can be the most poor of ideas. What is it with some people pronouncing poor as poor? Sounds pretentious if you ask me, but that's just me. Okay, I really need to get rid of you. When you throw your hat at this big one, you'll have to jump on it in order to defeat it. But once you do, we get ourselves a story moon. Road to Sky Garden. And this little dome breaks off, and we can hit the pay switch and continue on with Flower Thieves of Sky Garden. So this will open up a road to the Brutals, but we gotta be ready for it. And this is as far as I went in my practice run. But there were some things that we could do. For instance, there's this little road right here. What could possibly be in it? Well, for one, there's some regional coins. Wow, can't believe I'm almost at half already. That's something. And you are here. What are you doing? Let's stretch out a little bit and get ourselves another nut. Well, that's one way to do it. The nut at the dead end. And there we are. We have almost half of the regional coins. I am somehow happy to have done that much in as short a time as I have. And in order to really do much else, we would have to continue with this level. But can't believe I accidentally pressed Z right. I might as well go ahead and save the game here. And we'll carry on with the Wooded Kingdom in the next video. So join me next time where we explore more of the Wooded Kingdom and take on the Brutals. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!